Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Gex Enter the Gecko. In the last episode, we unlocked some things. I forget which level we were on because it's been 2 days since I did the last video, but we did take care of all of the levels in the, I believe, the green section. That's probably what we did. And I looked for this area in addition to other ones. This one somehow came up and was the one I needed to look for, Lizard in the China Shop, because the area where it's supposed to be looked familiar, but I couldn't figure out where it was. Thankfully, I found it before the last video was ended. And that was a terrible idea. I don't know why the jump decided to just do that. I should have just let go of the control pad before I jumped, more than likely. Get up there. At least you don't lose lives from dying in bonus stages, but you do get kicked out and you have to enter back in manually. Which is slightly annoying. And I want to make sure I get on this boat. Because if you leap into that water, you're obviously going to die. As I unintentionally showed off. Now here, we need to go up to this area. Make sure that we land on the spinning plate platforms safely. Because if you grab on those with your tongue, you're going to have a bad time. Drop down with this rope. Get to these two platforms. I'm going to wait on this.
Listen to me, grasshopper.
And get on as soon as you're able. Barely made it onto the boat with the tongue, but that's alright. Now this next part is going to be annoying. In part because of things like that. If I had just stayed at the bottom and just used the other side of the raft as a makeshift ramp, that would have made it a little easier. Now here you want to be very careful. Watch your shadow, and you should be able to make it to those spinning plate platforms safely. If you use your tongue, more than likely you're going to fall in the water. Press X while moving forward on that yin-yang tile, and you'll make it to Tom Vu's The End, where you can find the gold remote. I need to look up what Tom Vu is. Or, not what Tom... Well, we all know he's a who, and that he's a he, but... And I kind of remember that he was a real estate guy, a real estate agent, but I can't remember what he did after that. Also, I never heard of Tom Vu as a kid. And I grew up in the 1990s. Let's go ahead and update the save here real quick before I perform any more verbal gymnastics. And we're going to go ahead and drop down. Let's see here. I believe... Okay, we're back in the red section. That's where I was last time. I believe I want to make my way to the blue one. And there are 2 platforms at the end. I finally figured out that the one to the left is the one that requires 26 red remotes. That's the one that takes you to the end. We want to take the one to the right here so we can get more things. And we're going to start with Samurai Night Fever, because I practiced that one. Now we have Navigate the Great Spinner, Ride the Swinging Platforms, and Climb the Towering Temple. We need to complete the first 2 in order to get to the third one. Until we complete the first 2, we're not going to get the third one at all. That gate right there behind Gax, that leads to the third one. However, it won't be open right away. You have to find gongs near the first two remotes that will open up those doors and then lead yourself to the third one. Also, that dragonfly from the prehistoric world, not entirely out of place as an enemy. I can kind of see dragonflies near a reflecting pool. But I do want to grab these. I don't want to go down just yet, because that leads to a gong that opens up a path to the second red remote, and I want to show off how to do the first one. Also, if we go in here, we'll get some collectibles and a free health pickup, but that's about it. There's really nothing else here that we can do. So without further ado, we need to go to the bridge that was behind us at the start, that we didn't see right away. And that thing that is tipping back and forth, we want to run under it so that the spikes don't hit us. And we want to take care of this red shuriken throwing ninja here. Grab his stuff. There's another, well, there's a ninja obviously, but there's another dragonfly enemy, which I definitely want to destroy. And we already have the first tier taken care of. I don't know if I'm going to get all 3 tiers, but if we tail whip this wall, where subtitles are sold here 2 for 1, because you got to have your subtitles to reach a wider audience, you can find some extra tokens. Now, for these platforms, all you have to do is just jump over to them. You should be able to grab them with your tongue. Make sure you're on the edge of the platform before you do this. And then just time your jumps carefully and you should be able to make it here. Gonna take care of the collectibles out in the open and in the pots right here. And we gotta hit this gong. Get up that block that rises up very quickly. And we can get the extra life that way. Now, I was going to show that off in first person view, but if you look in the corner, if you go to that corner and look down, you'll find that climbable wall. We do want to reach that climbable wall, because hidden remote. Really easy to miss unless you have a good eye, or you explore things. Jump back into that light, you'll transport back over here. Now, where to go next? Alright, there it is. I have to say, there should be something that will tell me where to go next. And you want to watch out with this floor right here, because the spikes protrude in and out. And I want to take care of this ninja before I go any further or do anything else, because he's probably going to take that extra hit that I want away from me. And I want this guy near me. Alright. And I do want to long jump to this gong just to be safe. That will open up the door that the ninja dropped in from. And barely made it back there just in time. Now here, want to jump forward. There we go. Barely made it. Now if you tail bounce to this floor, you'll break it. You'll also get 5 tokens. Obviously you want them. And now to jump forward again and get over here. Try not to get burnt to a crisp by this Sun Wukong head. I'm assuming that's a Sun Wukong head. And if we keep jumping forward, as soon as we land on each thing, we will be able to get over here. Oh, there are ninjas. I never came down here in the practice run, so I'm amazed as what is here. Thankfully, in case you mess this part up, you can go back. And there are no tokens there. I'm not too worried about the reward remote, because I will be able to get it. I may probably have to lose a few lives in order to do it, but it'll happen, I'm sure. And here's the spinning tower that we have to traverse in order to get to the first remote. Let's hit this gong. This will open up a slope that will turn around here a little bit. And that is an elevator that takes you down here. This takes you to the other side and that other gong that we just saw. We can now jump over here, kind of crisscross our way to the other floor of the tower here. And yes, I can actually get those things. Good, 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 good. And I completely missed that jump up. No, that's alright. That is far more than alright, because that means I don't have to worry about the reward remote more than likely. And I was afraid that dragonfly was going to hit me. That dragonfly hit me a lot in the practice runs. I don't know why that was. I don't know why my timing on those were that bad. But to be fair, if I don't practice a level, I'm going to have a really hard time with the things here. Also, down there, if you're on Tier 2, you'll find some tokens down there near that gong that opens up the way to the second red remote. And I will grab that extra hit for just in case, because I really want to. Now, if we need to get any more pickups, we'll have to get them from enemies more than likely, though I did see some that showed up during Tier 3. Yeah, we're definitely going to reach the red remote. Well, we are going to reach the red remote. That's the plan. But we're also going to reach the reward remote as well. And wow. Okay, we got ourselves an impressive bounty here. Very impressive bounty. Let's reach for this. Thankfully, you can hot foot your way across with the lava in case you accidentally mess it up on the jumps that badly. There's the red remote. No, not the red remote, but the reward remote. And I do want to go back up there for the remote that's here. Now, let's see. Where's the red wall? There it is. I might as well go ahead and refill the life that I lost earlier, because why not, right? I mean, we are going to get our hit back eventually. And you are here. I just hope you're not in the way when I need to collect some more things for just in case. Thankfully, just in case is a bit of a scenario, but hopefully, in case I don't... Hopefully, I shouldn't have to worry about messing this up again. And I should remember to be on the edge of these things when I jump, so that way I don't have to rely on the tongue there. I'm not really a big fan of how the game handles grabbing onto the edge of ledges. Just because in case something's moving, you're going to have yourself a really bad time, especially if the thing is moving fast. Those spinning plate platforms in Lizard in the China Shop are probably the best example of what I'm talking about. Because those things move very fast, you're going to be carried around while you're on your tongue, and when you finally get up, more than likely you're not going to be on the platform, and you're probably going to fall to your death or something. Thankfully, you don't really die in the bonus levels per se. You don't exactly lose a life in those, but not a big fan of how that was handled. Also not much of a big fan on how that was handled either. I barely made that one. And I'm going to wait this way, so that way I'm not carried around a hole. There we go. Now, before you grab this red remote, hit the gong. That opens up a gate. That gate will stay open when you re-enter. Same with the gong at the end of the path through the second red remote. And I've got a little bit of time left. I might as well go ahead and go for another red remote. Why not? 98 lives, finally. Go ahead and update the save. Hey! I don't remember unlocking you last time. Well, not in the practice run anyway. Bugging out. Another bonus level that is in the green section. And speaking of sections, we're going to do the second red remote section. At least you don't have to worry about the red remote. And
I'm the ultimate weapon, baby. Yeah.
thankfully I know where that place in the cutscene is. So, you see this gate right here? I'll take care of this dragonfly before I show it off again. You gotta go through here to get to the path leading to the second red remote. Thankfully, there's a way to get that thing opened. All you have to do is just go back behind here, behind the dojo, leap into the wall or onto the wall when close enough, climb down and hit the gong. That opens the gate. Now, once I take care of the dojo stuff, because extra life, why not?
This level, but in an hour I'll be hungry for another.
And of course get the extra hit here, because that can always be a good thing. We are gonna go in here. Game. No. Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna long jump my way across these.
Candy.
And I'm gonna break some pots. There we go. Now, we got some platforms. Thankfully, it is really easy to tell kind of where the platforms are. And of course, I can just plop down on them just like that.
You mean I'm not 99.9% clean?
Thankfully, you don't have to worry about the platforms being a complete jerk on you, because they always move straight up and down. And now we got to get on these platforms. Now, more than likely, I'm going to be on one that's not lined up with the one over there. In that case, you can just easily jump to it. And, game, why? Almost got hit by that ninja. That was not a good thing. But at least you didn't drop off the edge over the guardrail there. That's always good. And now it's time to avoid some little swinging pendulum blades. Gonna stay near the edge. Hopefully make sure the camera is in a really good position. And then drop so that way my
Waiter, just box up the evil.
shadow is on top of the platform by the time it reaches me. Now we could go for the ice power up there, but we're not going to. Instead, we're going to stay near the center here.
A little one now.
And I'm about to say, I long jumped over their game. Don't do that to me. And I'm not really in the mood to collect more power up, more extra lives, because I'm at 99, I think. I don't think the game will go past 99. I'll check, though.
Is this the year of the Gecko?
And make sure not to stand too close to the bridge when you're timing your jump across that gap with the pendulum there, because you will get sent right into the pit if you're not careful. And there's a song Wukong. Faye's trying to kill me. Thankfully, I had that extra hit. Now we got a spike pit between two pendulums. Time it right, long jump. Thankfully, there is no pit here. We're gonna take care of this guy first. Can you hit him, please?
Give you such a pinch.
Thank you. And after taking care of all of these things, we're gonna open this up with the gong. We're gonna hit the gong here to open up the other gate. Thankfully that first gate stays open.
It's tail time.
And we're gonna grab the red remote. So we're almost done with Samurai Night Fever. Had to think about the level name there for a second. Thankfully, I had the guide open. And I'm going to save the game manually to see where I am. Ooh, 83. Nice. And we should be near 85% by now. We're doing so good at this point. This game's going to be completed pretty soon. And we're going to get even closer in the next video. So join me next time where I take on the last red remote of Samurai Night Fever. And we take on the next area. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!